Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Why, hello, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Good to see y'all. Bangarang. Let's get things started with the prayer. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, so thankful for everything that you've done for us, everything that you're doing for us, and everything you're going to do. I ask now that you send your angels around us for protection and guidance, that nothing is allowed to bother anybody, has anything to do with tonight's broadcast that's not of their better good and not of you. I ask that all the messages that I get be coming from you and not from me, and let that message just flow. And all that I ask it, so mote it be. All right. Hey, got a little bit of housework I want to do here tonight. I want to see if Miss Cynthia is here. I don't see her in yet. There she is. Glad she made it. But we got some bragging to do. And here we go. I'm going to show you all exactly what somebody has the right to be proud of. Okay. Miss Cynthia's daughter, Sarah Garcia, has now been named the Aggie, Texas A&M, the dance team head coach. Cynthia, thank you for sharing that with me. I know I didn't get back with you. We've been running. That is something to be proud of. We should all have, hopefully everybody has something they should be proud of and be able to move on with that tonight. So congratulations, Cynthia, and congratulations, Sarah. All right, there we go. Let's see what's happening here now. Okay, so what a way to start the show. So tonight, we're going to be doing just some basic free readings, 2 card readings. We're gonna move with this and see what happens. Let's stay fluid. And I got a lot of questions coming in. So Miss Donna, it's good to see you. Deborah, glad to see you. Everybody that's coming in, blessings upon blessings upon blessings. And here we go. So let me get over here to the questions. And the first one is from Miss Donna. I've missed you. I was telling my wife today, I got to give you a call. I've been talking about you and asking about you. May I please have a general message from Spirit for the month of June? Absolutely, you can. Let's see what's going on here. Let's bring this up. So Miss Donna is asking for some direction, okay? A general message for the month of June. And let's see what Spirit brings us tonight and find out what's happening. So this is going out. I'm getting something that somebody, this message is for more than Donna. So everybody pay attention, see if this speaks to your heart, and find out what's going on. So here we go. Like I said, for June, your current situation, there might be something that you're going to be taking care of. You're looking at moving away from something and heading towards a new horizon. You know what? That's okay. In this 2-card read, study what you want to do. Where do you want to go? What's going to happen? That Page of Wands is talking about it's okay to journey into the woods and be passionate and go find out what you want to do and where you want to go. Okay? So 6 of Wands, maybe something didn't work out right and you're thinking about leaving it and moving on. That's okay. When you move on, just don't do it blindly. Well, you know what? What I'm getting is set your sights on something new and throw some caution to the wind and go for it. Okay? That's what's going to be happening. Some things you're going to leave behind. We're going to move on, and you're going to need to take a real close look at this. All right? And some of it might not be familiar ground, but you will be able to come through it, study it, look at it, and know what's going on. Wow. Banger. All right. Love to find out what's going on. You better keep us posted. All right. Who have we got here? XO, Jean XO. Hugs and kisses, Jean. How are you? Glad to see you. May I ask what is coming towards me in love? Let's ask that question again. We'll see what's going on. All right. So Jean wants to know what's coming towards her in love. Let's do another shuffle. All right. And a cut. And basically, I'm going to do this almost like a 2-card cross. All right. So what's coming towards you? Judgment. Now, judgment is not bad. Okay. But what this is telling you to do, what this is asking you to do, are there things you need to leave behind that you need to be striving and you're going to move forward? So what's coming is something's going to bring you to some new decisions and maybe new ways of thinking so you can move to that next level. Now, in love, what we've got here is the King of Coins. So this is what's going on with you. I don't know why I just got daddy figure or something. Not the illusion of daddy, but the words daddy figure came in. What we have to do is make sure that this person, they're going to be a very strong and very masculine person and take control. So this might be somebody that's going to show you something, might be somebody that reminds you of dad or whatnot, but it's in the real world. So what's coming towards you in love, I see as a change, a shift, and you moving up and better, all right? And you looking with somebody or being with somebody that very well could help you manifest some of your dreams right here in the real world. A very strong masculine type. What you have to do is look and say, is this person worth it? I'm going to do this. Be careful. Don't let past traumas, past things stop you, slow you down. Now, with this thing, I also get there could be some trouble down the road. So the judgment card here is telling me, think about this. Make sure you understand what's going on. Get into the depth of it, all right? Because someone is coming your way, and it might be somebody out of your past, all right? But be careful. Sometimes we fall back to people in the past because it's easy. And what I'm really getting here is this person may have hurt you in the past. Be careful, all right, about letting them back in, all right? That's what I've got right there, all right? So let me know. Keep us posted. It's tarotwithanattitude@gmail.com, all right? Y'all can reach out to me. Down below is the, in my links, there is my link tree of how to make an appointment, how to reach out to me, talk to me, and find out what's going on, okay? So, Gene, good luck with that. It can be scary, okay? So just, I want you to take a rise above, take the step up, all right? And look at it not from the same place you would have looked at it yesterday. All right, is that making sense? That's what I'm getting. All right. Star Eyes 50, is it wise for me to start dating again? Well, you know what I would tell you? Right now, what I'm seeing is you've been through enough. You want to start dating, all right? You have to do it. But dating, hold on to your heart, okay? Love, be ready, find out, all right? But don't be so needy, codependent on somebody else for your happiness. The first thing I would ask you is, are you happy and in love with yourself, where you don't need someone to make you happy? You have that already. If not, that's where the caution's going to come in. And let's see what we've got here. Your first card, the Nine of Cups. Now, might be some smooth talker coming out. Might be you going fixing to meet your knight in shining armor. The Nine of Cups is about the passion, the love, the anger, all of that emotion, okay? And what, all right, be careful, because when you see this, wow, I got the Knight of Shining Armor coming in. Go slow. Give it a rest. Give your brain a break. You know, and what I'm picturing here is if you want this person to come into your life, stop trying to make it happen. Let things come. Let things go. Get your head out of it until you meet somebody and let some things happen naturally. If that is what happens, that's what's going to go. What's funny, my wife and I both were on, what was that, Match.com and all that stuff, and we never met each other. Once we both shut that off and learned to be happy within ourselves, and we started doing the things we enjoyed doing before we ever met, lo and behold, Spirit put us in each other's path. All right? Don't get so headstrong into it. This is the 4. Build a new relationship with yourself. What I want you to do, stand strong. Don't overthink this. Don't get into your own head. Build a new position, and that right person will, in fact, come along. Wow. Banger. All right. Blessings, Y2. Glad to see you. Everybody, do me a favor. Reach up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share, share, share. Like general reading, please. Here we go. All right. Let's see what happens. Blessings, Y2Z. Let's see what she's got or what he's got. There we go. All right. Oop. And let's do a cut. I'm going to slow my brain down, have a little sip here just to get everything slowed down. Blessings want a general reading, and here we go. All right. So blessings, your light card, the High Priestess. There's something that's going to be going on, and it could be with a relationship or whatnot. I do not know, right? But it has something to do with some kind of relationship is what I'm being told right up here. But use your intuition. Now, a lot of people say this is the intuition card. It kind of is and it kind of isn't. This is that personal knowledge card. What I want you to do, blessings, is to remember, follow your gut, listen to your heart, but use the knowledge you've learned over your lifetime in order to be able to see what's coming. We have the full moon. Some things may not appear exactly as they are. This is the full blood moon, okay? We've got some planetary alignment things going on tonight, all right? Look that up. That might be very important, all right, for you in this situation. But what I'm getting here ultimately is justice. So the justice card comes up, and sometimes this actually means there could be some legal stuff coming, all right? But if you do this in the right way, use your brain, use your intuition, you will be able to come out of this peacefully, and you'll stand proud in front of something that should have been a problem. Use your intuition to help you avoid that. Use what you know as your personal knowledge, all right? Is that making sense? That's what's going on, okay? Use that personal knowledge. I feel this very strongly, that something's coming at you, that you're going to have to make a decision. Whatever you put into this is what you're going to get out of it. And you don't want to be standing there. I keep hearing this echoing in my head. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. If you did, don't do it, okay? That's what I got for you. Wow. Banger. Okay, Brandon, good to see you. Welcome. Glad everybody's here. General messages, please. Let's see what's shaking for Brandon. Here we go. All right. All right. Let's see what's happening. Brandon, general message right here. Brandon. All right. Brandon, is there something you're wanting to start? Is there something that's going on? I see something that you're wanting to begin, but you might be letting a little bit of fear stand in your way. Don't let fear stop you, and don't drag a lot of baggage with you. A new trip is coming. Things are happening. A new journey, a new pathway is going to open up from you, and you might hesitate a little bit out of fear. Don't let that fear keep you from being able to move forward. We have the 3 of coins. So this is talking about working with other people. This might be an opportunity that's going to come your way that you're going to want to take a serious look at. Look at the people that are in it. Do you trust them? Do you know them? How is this working out for you? So the 3 of coins is about this, something happening and you building something in this real world, in, work, home, hobbies, whatever it may be. I'm seeing that you're going to have the opportunity to begin a new project with some people that you very possibly will get along with, but you cannot let fear stand in your way. Keep me posted. I want to know what's going on with that. Okay? Wow. Banger. All right. Let's see what's happened here. Let's get these cards back in here. All right. Let's see where we're going next. Maria, M9P3E28. When will I get a new job? All right. Let's do this. All right. Let me go over here. When will I get a new job? I'm going to bring out a pendulum. Oh, here we go. All right. Well, I raised my monitor up and wow, I got to reach way up. This is a necklace that my wife made for me to wear that is a pendulum. So Maria, let's do this. I'm going to take this away. We don't need this for this right now. All right. Maria wants to know, let's ask this first. Pendulum, okay. Pendulum spirit, are you going to work with me tonight? Do you need any cleaning? Wow, that went right into the no. All right, let's get this started. So pendulum, here we go. Maria wants to know when she's going to get a new job. Will that be within this year? I'm getting a yes. It was a hesitant yes. So sometimes between now and the end of the year, let's ask this. All right. There we go. Let me bring this back around over here. Will Maria get her job within the next 3 months? I am getting a yes. Again, it's a hesitant yes. So that's telling me what we need to be careful of, Maria, is you got to do your due diligence. You've got to do what you need to do to be able to make sure this comes through. Update your resume with every job that you're putting in. It's not just going to land in your lap. You've got to do the work. But yes, if you do it, you will get a job. Okay. And that's it. Now, that doesn't talk about the quality of that job. Is it a job you want or anything else? So what 2 cards do we get from Maria, okay, about landing a new job? All right, here we go. And your light card. Wow, 5 of Cups. What I'm getting here, this is what I call my grief card. There's some conflict. There's some things. There's something that's going on that's in the past that you keep looking back to and wanting something, and the past is playing way too much of a role in this. It's time to look at what's in front of you, all right, and realize there are blessings, and it's time to move on. So whatever you've been doing, I feel like it's time to step away, and step into something new. Look for new direction. We have the star here. There's hope. There's healing. It might be a little scary moving into something you don't know, but the star is here to tell you if you take the right direction, if you look for that healing, if you look to and above into the stars for spirit's help and guidance, there's always hope, and you're going to be able to find a way. Something new will come your way. Wow. Bangarang. That's awesome. So let's see who I've got here. Okay. NSF 225. Have I been on DW's mind? I don't know. Okay. And I don't read people third party. Now, don't run off. Okay. Because it's not right to peek into somebody else's subconscious or their relationship with spirit without their permission. Okay. What this is, NSF, I'm going to ask you, do you love yourself? Do you want anybody prying in on you? Okay. This is one of those things of if DW is worth it, what are you doing to be on his mind? Can't have a cheat card here in life. We're supposed to be doing things and reaching out there and putting ourselves out there and at risk. And I know it's scary, but NSF, let's take a look, okay, and see what we've got here for this relationship with DSW. What does NSF need to know? Yep, you know what? This looks like this very well could lead to an actual romance and a relationship, all right? Now, I'm going to ask you this. Is he already in a romance or a relationship? If he is, you need to step the hell away and let him take care of his own business before you go meddling in. You don't want to be part of that, and you don't want that karma. I don't know that. I'm just warning you, this is a relationship card. I asked what you need to know about being in a relationship with DW. And guess what? looks like it's going to be fun, looks like it's going to be happy, and that there is the possibility of a relationship laying out there. The Page of Wands. Get passionate. Don't be afraid. Make yourself known, okay? This person might need that fun, loving, that willingness to say, hey, yes, they might be a little afraid. You need to step out. And if you like somebody, there's nothing wrong with letting them know it, okay? So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to ask. If you're on his mind or if he's on your mind, tell him, hey, just want you to know I've been thinking about you. And leave it and see what happens, okay? So that's what I got for you. Looking up, looking good, and in the words of RuPaul, don't F this up, okay? It's on you of how you're going to build this relationship, okay? Good luck. Bangarang. All right, everybody. Monica Madigan in the house. I'm so glad, Monica, you are here. May I get a message from Spirit tonight, please? Guidance and wisdom. That's what we're looking for. Monica Madigan would like some guidance and wisdom. All right? Just Spirit, I'm getting the need. I'm being told slow down again. All right? It's my unsweet iced tea. Trying to get away from my late night caffeine binge. All right. Being a little healthier. Monica Madigan is asking for a message from Spirit tonight. And please, she wants some guidance and some wisdom. So here we go. Let's find out what's happening here. All right, Monica, here we go. We're going to cut the deck. And here is our light card. Monica, guess what? Wow. What a powerful card to come out in the gate with. The World. You know what's happening. Things are going to unveil for you. There's something that you have been riddling about that you're going to be able to see clearly. That vision is coming toward you. You will be able to understand. And what I'm seeing is has nothing to do with the past. Once you get out of the past and you start moving into something in the future, you will be able to succeed and all things are going to become clear. Stop with the grief, okay? Now, whatever the grief is about, grief never goes away, all right? But it's depending on what the grief is about. But what this is saying is you've mourned, it's time, move on, okay? Doesn't mean you leave everything behind. Folks, when everybody says, oh, you get closure and you move on, grief doesn't work that way. I got news for you. It's around forever, okay? But as we get older, as we move through things, as we move away from it, it morphs. It changes in the ways it appears, and you are able to cope with it in a different light. This is what we're saying. We have 21 here. This is actually 2 and a 1, a 21. That's 3. Creating something beautiful and ascending to the highest level of knowledge about this situation, it's going to come to you. But you just can't keep hanging out and looking at what could go wrong or what did go wrong or what you think might have gone wrong and turn around. I want you to see this, all right? There's blessings waiting right behind you, but you have to turn around and go get them, all right? Let me know what's going on, Monica. Wow. Bangarang. All right. We'll see what's happening there. Okay. Everybody, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and share. Who have we got in here now? Steve. Good evening, Reverend Lee. And chat, may I also have a general reading for June? June, we're going to talk about this here real quick. All right. June 6th. This is a month that you could make a breakthrough and have victory, okay? It's not the ultimate, but in the year of a 10, which we are in, 2026 comes up to 10, which is actually 1, new beginnings, things starting over, something coming to an end, new things starting over, okay? June is that 6, and if you think about every 6 in the deck, it's some type of victory, breaking free, moving away, things are happening for you. So I'm really got that laid heavy on my heart, Steve, that is one of the things you need to be aware of with the numbers of June in 2026. Now, your light card here, things are changing. You've got some big changes coming, all right? That's coming up in June. 16, 1 and 6 actually comes out to be a 7. When these changes hit, I want you to remember that there's some changes that are going to happen whether you like it or not. But what Spirit is telling me here with this 16 and with that number 7 popping through, okay? 7, don't rush. How you react to this change that's coming is going to dictate success or failure or how you're going to handle it. This might be something having to do with your childhood. Childhood friend you might hear is either coming. There might be somebody coming to meet you from your childhood, or it could be something that's going to hurt a little bit, and your childhood memories are going to come rushing back about a person. Remember, though, we're back here with the 6. These are things to remember about how to become victorious. Get into that childhood spirit and remember the good things about whatever has happened. Wherever we were, don't be looking at the doom and gloom. Look at the joy. Take that childhood spirit on and look at the opportunities that are ahead of you. Things are going to be good for you. Wow. Bangarang. Remember, it's on you, though. Okay? It's all on you and how you accept or deal with this change. All right? Michael Lean, good to see you. Welcome. Bangarang. Everybody's here tonight. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, hey, Rev Rob, I'm thinking about making a big move physically. Any guidance from Spirit on this? Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Yeah, I'm dating myself. I'm actually a lot older than that. All right. But should I stay or should I go? Man, Gillian and I have walked that line. We all know that. All right. First thing I'm going to ask you, what is your gut saying? When you stop and think about it, what is your gut saying? All right. I want you to think about it. You don't have to put that in here. Okay. What is your intuition dialing into, Michaeline? Because I know you believe in your intuition or whatnot. You know, wow. If there's not much of a better sign than this, than the Ace of Wands, new passions, new desire, new places. This can be, I'm back home. Everybody knows I went to New Hampshire for about 3 years. All right. Don't regret doing it at all. There are parts of it I loved, parts of it I hated. Okay. Just like Florida, there's parts of it I love, parts of it I can't stand. But you know what? I'm ever so glad we took the trip. It also breaks me away from being afraid to take another trip. All right. So we have the Ace. This is something new that's opening up for you. And it's going to be in that wands, in that fire, and something very good, something you're going to feel very passionate about. Very well could be is what at stake here. Wow. The Page of Swords. Study your intuition. Use your knowledge about the situation. If you don't have the knowledge, Page of Swords. This is about looking around you, understanding and kicking that brain in gear, kind of like a child trying to learn what's the ups, what's the downs. Don't overanalyze it, but know every information that you could know. Something new is coming your way. This is going to be a good thing. Free your mind, get into that childlike thought, okay? Young person thought, be passionate about it. You can embrace it. It could mean, man, I'm seeing riches here. I'm seeing a gold shield, different things like this, okay? Make sure you do your homework and study the ins and outs of it, and then you can make the proper decision. Does that make sense? All right. Bangarang. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Yadi, good to hear you. Hi, Rev. I hope you are well. I am good. My interview has been canceled 2 times. Okay. Sheesh. Blow it off. Will this interview go through with the CEO? Please and thank you. All right. A lot going on out there in the financial world, especially with everything that's going on overseas. but let's just do it this way. I'm going to bring this out here. All right, let's take that down, and we're going to go here, Yadi. Hello, Pendulum. Hello, Spirit. Pendulum. Will this interview go through with Yadi and this CEO? Yadi, I'm being told no, it is not. Now, what do you need to know about this? Okay. The biggest thing you need to know is you're going to keep moving. You keep going. You can't just go on hold waiting for somebody or waiting and let, like, you keep putting in, you keep charging forward. And you know what? If it comes through, it comes through. According to the pendulum and everything, the spirit surrounding that pendulum, no, this is not meant to be. Okay. Something keeps coming up, and I don't know what's getting in your way. Maybe there's some things we need to chat about in private or something that feels like there's something that keeps getting in the way. So I want to know what Yadi needs to know. Okay. And here we go. Yadi. Wow. 3 of Swords. Are you manifesting a negative energy around you because of frustrations? Is there something in your past that keeps being brought up that might be keeping you from moving ahead? This is one of the things we're going to have to see. But this 3 of Swords is about, did you get betrayed? Did somebody betray you? Do you come off talking about betrayal or whatnot? These are things people don't want to hear. They'll tell you, oh, I appreciate your honesty. Toodles, okay, down the road. This is what I'm getting on here. There's something from the past that's haunting this and throwing this block up at you, this wall that's keeping you from being able to move forward. It's justice. There's something that has to get fixed here, okay? There's something that somebody is looking at that doesn't feel you're fitting into some of these positions, something like that. You're at peace. You're going to have to do this, but you might have to actually change over in some things. That's what I'm getting, because I've got here a 3, all right, and a 6 is a 9. That 9 is about manifesting, but 9 comes from manifesting and bringing something to life through a lot of pain, a lot of trouble, a lot of sacrifice. If we think about all of the cards belonging to a 9, we get a beat up warrior in the Knight of Wands that's down on the knees. And it's saying, the thing is, don't quit. You're going to get there. You have to keep trying. You got to go. The 9 of Swords, it's talking about the fear of tomorrow, living in an anxiety. These are type of things, but yet the 9 is a manifestation card. It's a manifestation number. It's what happens right before things break through. The 9 of Pentacles actually shows victory, breaking through and breaking a barrier and achieving something you want to obtain. And then we have the 9 of Cups, all right, where actually everything starts to come together. Okay, so this is the way things are, and we have a 9 here. Okay, so there's something here from our past that's blocking our way, and something that you've got to get figured out and a way to handle it. I'd love to talk to you more in detail, and let's figure this out, because you've been fighting this fight faithfully, and something keeps popping up and getting in the way. And lo and behold, I have the 3 of Swords here, where something is building a wall. Okay, so I'd like to find out what that is, and let's have a chat. All right, you got this. Don't give up. Bangarang. All right, so here we are. Julianne, good to see you. Fashion 0707. Hi, Rev Rob. Last year I had one date that impacted me deeply. Was the first time in a while I felt seen as a human. I want to know if I will see him again someday. You know what? Stop right there. Here we go. I want to go this way, and I want to bring this down. I want to talk straight to you. Juliana, there are many other people that will treat you the exact same way. You've got to put yourself out there to look for them. If it is within what Spirit's realm, your path, and you're out there doing something and you're moving ahead. You're saying, I have to go find this. There's not just one nice guy. Sometimes it's not just one nice girl. Sometimes it seems that way, but it's not. And a lot of times we miss blessings because we don't think anybody's there and we don't give somebody the right time, the right energy. Okay. I'm sensing some healing really needs to come in, that you might be, Spirit might be protecting these other people from you because you're holding too strong from the past. Is that making sense? All right. This is what I'm really picking up in a very heavy way, that this is something you have to find your happiness. You have to find your joy. You have to go out and keep experiencing life. And if anybody doing what I do says, yes, you're going to find them. Okay. Shame on them. Okay. Because that's not telling you when. It's not telling you how long you got to put your life on hold. Spirit does not want you to put your life on hold. Period. That's it. Learn, move on. These are some of the traits I'm looking for, then keep looking for them. Okay? And if Spirit wants them back in your path, it will happen. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you here. Now, let's get your cards going. All right? And find this out. All right? I'm telling you, I keep saying this and people don't understand it. My wife will tell you the exact same thing. Neither of us found love until we found love for ourselves. All right. And then, boom, we stumbled. It was a big thing where I didn't know her. She didn't know me from Adam. And all of a sudden, Spirit knew it was time for both of us because we were both just happy. We were both just happy. Matter of fact, her brother-in-law had to ask me, are you ever going to call my sister-in-law again? And I went, oh, crap. I forgot. Not because she was so unmeaning to me, okay? She wasn't. I remember our first date being successful and me standing in the parking lot, woohoo, doing this. But the problem was, and I told her this on our next date, I'm happy. I don't need her to change me or do something. And you know what was ironic? She was happy too. He'll call when he calls. It's just that simple. I didn't need her for my happiness. I had finally gotten to a place where I found it. She did not need me, but Spirit knew we needed each other. And once we figured it out, Spirit slapped us right together. Okay. And I mean, it was big. It was big. All right. Here we go. So Juliana, here's your cards. Let's find out what's going on. Your light card. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Wow. We have the emperor, not just a king here, the emperor of the whole continent, of the whole thing. This is somebody that has to put laws down. This is somebody who stands strong, but they also look outward from just their kingdom. They look around. People look to you to be solid, to be solitary, to make rules, to set standings. You can't be wishy-washy. It's time for you to bring that masculine thing out. I know my worth. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this person a shot. And if I don't like it, I'm out of here. Okay? This is exactly what we're talking about. Once you set up your own empire, okay, then things will happen for you and you can be happy in it within and around your life. And the right people will come in. Look here. Things are changing. Things are going to change. Life is built on change. And for you to sit around and worry about whether you're going to meet somebody that you met a year ago, this card's saying, sweetheart, it won't happen. Okay? You might meet them, but maybe it's not the right time. Okay? Start building your kingdom. Build your own, live in your world. Know it. Fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with the people around you and be happy. Once that happiness starts coming out, then you start attracting the same people of the like-minded self that have self-esteem, self-confidence. They're brave. They're willing to come forward. They won't be chicken crap because they know who they are. Hey, Juliana, want to go out? Go out with them. Have a cup of coffee. All right? Have dinner. But then see how it goes. That day is done. All right? You don't have to make a commitment or anything. But through this is when you will find these people that are strong for you, solid for you, because you can be solid for them. That's very, very important. All right? Wow. Bang, right. Okay, Juliana, let me know what's going on. Okay, here we go. Love it here. All right. Hey, what can I expect to come to pass in my connection with Joe soon? All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read for you. Love it here. I don't read other people without third party, without their permission. But what I'll do is we're going to ask the question, what does Love It here need to know about being in a relationship with Joe? Okay? Well, that's just as simple as it is. If you like Joe and you want to do that, are you calling him? Are you speaking to him? Or are you waiting for him to do everything? He might be chicken, okay? He might be bashful. He might be shy, which is a difference from being chicken, all right? Step up, live your life, do your thing, all right? If he's supposed to be with you, Spirit will push him, all right? If he's not, and he passes on you because he's too afraid to walk up and go, hey, I like you. You want to go have dinner? Then he wanted for you to begin with. So here we go. What does Love It here need to know about being in a relationship with Joe? All right, here we go. Let's find out what we got here. We have the Ace of Wands. So this is showing that this is something new for you. This very well could be a new fire, or a new fire is coming that you're able to build some passion and drive around or whatnot. So new things in this relationship are coming. They are going to, you'll see them and we'll find out what's happening. Look at there. Here we go. And I split all these cards up every time. All right. I have the Emperor again. Now, in this case, this is going to be what it's saying is he might be wanting someone that knows how to take control or that's in control of their own life. All right. He may not want to be around somebody that he's got to lug around, take care of, and all this stuff. He was looking for a strong person. He very well might be a strong person. But this is one of those things where you got to set some boundaries and step up and go, if you're my emperor, I need to be your empress, and I need to step forward and say, what's going on? How are you? Do you want to go have a cup of coffee? All right. There's a lot that you have a lot of potential here. Love it. But it's going to be something that you're going to have to take action on. All right. Wow. Banger. Okay. Let's find out what's going on. So that's Love It. Welcome, everybody. Okay, going to take a break here. I've got Hidden Constellation up next. I see Ascending Universe, Nick the Ninja, and Intuitively Moniqueness. Oh, I like that. Intuitively Moniqueness. All right, here we go. Okay, let's find out what's going on. So let's go with Hidden Constellation. When will I go to the place of my dreams? I want to go so bad. What will be the experience like if I should or shouldn't? I don't understand the statement of that last statement. And this reading is way too broad. It could go into multiple different areas. So when will I go to the place of my dreams? What is that place? What is that place? You know, I need a little more. I want to go so bad. I need to know what this means. I don't get the greatest of feelings from this question. What will be the experience like if I should or shouldn't? So Hidden Constellation, I'm going to pull two cards. What does Hidden Constellation need to know? All right. I'm going to read these pretty straightforward, straight up. Okay. And I'm going to let Spirit give me these two cards about this situation or whatnot. So I'm thinking of what I'm doing. I'm thinking of the pull, thinking of the way it's going. And we have the Knight of Swords. So there's strategy here. There's things that have to happen. Notice this knight is off of the horse, but this is about what we're thinking about, what we're doing. Are you planning something? Are you willing to take action? Is there a strategy involved? And this is going to be all of the things you have to do for yourself to take a look and find out what's going on. Now, that's you in this situation. You're trying to plot, plan, come up with a game plan or whatnot before you know what to do. A knight is about taking some action. You know, the 8 of Wands is talking about, yes, there will be movement, okay? At some point, this will happen for you. The 8 of Wands is always about movement. What troubles me with this 8 of Wands is there's something about the past that I'm seeing, okay? There's an obelisk in the back here, all right? So it's like we're moving somewhere, but I don't know if we're going to wind up exactly where you think you're going to be. So this is something I'd like to talk to you about a little more in detail. You let me know, and we will talk about it in more detail. How to get a reading is right down below in my Linktree account, okay? Wow. So it's happening, but it's on you to come up with a plan. It's on you to move. It's on you to look at this from a very realistic standpoint and come up with a strategy. And then the movement can occur. All right? Wow. Dang right. All right. Here we go. Ascending Universal Butterfly. I love the names. Reverend Lee and everyone, may I have a message from Spirit, please, with gratitude? Absolutely. Do me a favor. Just reach up and hit the like button. Just help me out, okay? And we'll be glad to do that. I'm going to do that right now, all right? So Ascending Universal Butterfly needs a message from Spirit with gratitude. All right. So let's find out how this is going to work right now. All right. Here we go. We'll do the cut and see what's shaking. So what I'm seeing is the King of Wands. There is something going on here. This is kind of like you in this situation. It's not the Emperor, okay, but it's about a passion and desire. And there's something I feel like you're wanting to do or complete. You have to get that passion, that desire to be able, and that fire in your heart to be able to complete it and move forward and do whatever it is you're wanting to do. You have that power, but you have to notice it and you have to use it. You know, from there, that's when the change will occur. Okay, that's when something big will happen that you will least expect it. I'm seeing here from the King of Wands, this is going to be something you really want to move on. You've got to take control of this. Nobody's in charge of your future more than you are, okay? And once you get in charge of that and you can understand the fire, the passion, the desire to move forward in this area of your life, it's not going to move until you do that. But once you do that move, boom, the tower comes in, things start changing, obstacles get out of your way, and you will find your life will change for the better. Wow. Bangarang. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Boom. Okay. Nick the Ninja. Nick the Ninja, pretty content right now. That's good. Just want to pop in and say, love you. Thank you very much. Okay. Keep shining, citizens of the stars. You know what, Nick, that's great. I thank you for that. And a lot of times we don't realize happiness and contentment can go together. Nick, that's a very powerful statement. And folks, I want you to listen to what Nick's saying. Pretty content right now. Is contentment happiness? A lot of times, yes. Okay. Just want to pop in and say, love your energy. Thank you. I appreciate it. You just uplifted me. So, yes, this type of post is perfect. Let's see what's happening. Keep shining, citizens of the stars. So you know what, Nick? Yep. There's something you want to do. There's some place you want to go. The Eight of Cups is there for you to say it might be time to cut some crap loose and you keep moving on. All right. So thank you. Welcome. Bangarang. Glad you were here. All right. Let's see what's going on. Who have I got here? Intuitively Moniqueness. I love it. I love it. I love it. What do I need to know about being in a relationship with Eves? Okay. I'm going off Eves, Yves St. Laurent. I hope that's saying could be Ives, but I think it's Eves. All right. And let's see what's happening. All right. What does Monique need to know about being in this relationship? And I love the way you worded that question. That's the right way to word a question about a relationship. What do I need to know? What can I do? Where am I at? So, Eves, the situation right now, okay, is coming that there's really, wow, on the back, on the back of Nick the Ninja, all right, we have the Four of Cups. This is complacency, all right? And now complacency is not a bad thing, but you have to be careful, all right, that you don't get settled in and you don't keep, it's telling you be careful, you'll become stagnant. I don't know if you can see it in this card or not, but in the back, okay, right here is this beautiful white stallion. He's got a lot, happy, things are content, all right? But in this relationship with Eves, you've got to be careful about things becoming stagnant or content. That can cause a problem, or not content, complacent, all right? Now then, here we go. Boy, this young lady has appeared a lot tonight in the cards. This relationship, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. All right. What I really just got downloaded was it's not about one person leading the other. It's about both of you picking up and enjoying life together. Enjoying the moment, but then say, okay, what's next? What's next? Peace is there. Decisions are going to have to be made. And these decisions in this relationship with Eves will determine whether the relationship is a success, okay, or if it's going to be judged and to be found wanting, okay? This is something very, very, I'm going to pull another card. Yep, look here, the devil. The devil. The devil is a direct talk to the both of you, but particularly to you, about unchaining yourself from things you know that are not healthy. You two are free to move. Look at somebody peeking through here, okay? If you become stagnant, if you become complacent, all right? If you start taking things for granted, all right, then guess what? You're starting to mire yourself down. Keep your communication fresh. Keep everything fresh and be willing to move on. This is one of the things, both of you, if you're going to build something together, you have to be able to not chain yourself. Don't chain I'm really getting this heavy right now. Boom, slap in the face. Don't chain yourself to somebody, okay? Don't become codependent on them, all right? Things are good. Things can be better, all right? But if you start weighting somebody down because you're codependent on them, or he can become codependent on you, this is going to play a role, and this is going to be thing. This is not bad. This is saying free your ass, your mind will follow, and that's the way this relationship's going to work, okay? All right, bangerang. Good luck. Let us know what's going on. We always want to hear when somebody's successful in life, love, marriage, things like that. Okay? So, here we go. Who have I got here? Linda. Oh, India Welch. May I know if John Pace wants a future with me? No, you may not. You go ask him. I can tell you one thing here, folks. This is so good. I know a lot of people get irritated at me and they don't come back. All right. I am not going to read somebody third party. It's intrusive. What you're looking for is to not have to do your job in life and meet and talk and to work through this to find out for yourself. We're looking for what the kids used to call in the old computer days, the God code. Because if I tell you no and I'm wrong, or I tell you no because maybe no is right now, but tomorrow something changes his mind, where are you? Contact, communication, that's on you. That's what you have to do. What do you need to know about being in a relationship with John? What does India Welch need to know about being in a relationship with John? All right. Whew, there's a lot of stuff hanging around in the past. There's history here that I'm seeing that somebody keeps looking back, whether it's you, whether it's him. What you need to know is somebody's looking to the past and we're not looking to the future. And that could be a killer. At that point, too, we have temperance. There's got to be a balance. I know both of you, one of you is scared, all right? But you have to put that fear aside and overcome it to be able to move on to find out what you need to do. Your biggest thing is go talk to them, all right? Open this conversation and you keep living your life. If you keep living your life and you love yourself and you love life that's going on around you, when he doesn't say anything or respond, you won't miss it. It's no big deal. Keep moving on because you know Spirit will replace that with the right person. His loss. Are you a powerful woman? Are you a strong, beautiful, independent woman? And this is one of the things when I love it when I ask this question, people go, well, of course I am. Then why are you asking me this question? All right. And I'm not getting on you, India. I want you to think, okay? Because I've watched in my years of counseling, therapy, what all this stuff, whether it be addictions, couples, it doesn't matter, okay? Until people have a genuine grasp on who they are, what they know they're worth, okay? There's always some doubt. You know, meeting somebody new, that's always scary. But it's the person who steps up and says, hey, want to have dinner? I had this conversation earlier, okay? Those are the people that will find somebody and ultimately win out, okay? So, love you. Go for it. Go find out what's happening and learn to do these things on your own, okay? And find out. Let us know how it goes, okay? We want to know, okay? And see what's happening. So, that's what I'm seeing. Was that the last one, Gillian? Because something disappeared. I think I clicked and you clicked at the same time. So I thought there was one more, and I don't want to shortchange somebody. A lot of questions. Okay. Oh, at Shiloh is me. Hey there. I'm curious on the energies between Matt and I. We've been chatting and I have a crush on him. Okay. You want to know about the energies? I'm going to tell you what you need to know about being in a relationship. You've been chatting. All right. The first question I will always ask somebody, do you trust him? Do you know everything he's telling you is absolutely the truth? Okay. Do you know everything he's telling you is, be careful about these relationships. Okay. Be very, very careful. My wife and I just watched one today on Dateline, okay, where the man is off telling this person, I'm divorced. Oh, we're doing all this. And he's doing this on the internet. He's going to meet her. Finally got her to talk her into start dating. What does he do? He slips home that evening and kills his wife and burns the house down, okay? And they have 3 grown kids, too, and a grandkid. And he's like, I don't know why I did it. Okay. But he was a power salesman. He was all this. And what the lady didn't find out, he was even lying to her until the cops went and asked, where were you this night? She's like, why do you want to know? His wife is dead. He's not married. Don't be on episode of Dateline, okay? So this is why I want everybody to be careful about that. This is not a natural way to meet people. Well, it is now. No, it's not natural, because you can't read their body language. You can't see their face. You can't see what's going on behind those eyes. And I do believe there's a lot that someone's eyes can tell you. And it also doesn't mean you got to fall in love within the first 3 days. Okay? So at Shiloh, let's find out what's going on here. Okay? The energy between Matt and you. All right? Let's see what happens. Here we go. You know, 6 of coins. What I'm seeing is a helping hand, and I want you to be very careful. Somebody's not trying to take something from you. Is 6 a power card of victory? Yes, but it's about one person giving and one person receiving. So this is something very strong here that a lot of times this is a great sign. I did not get this as a great sign, because notice who's giving and notice who's receiving. Okay? That it's always something. Be careful. All right? This is what you need to know about being in a relationship with Matt. But just take a look at the card. Okay? What did I tell you about this? All right? Be careful about being betrayed. What's the card that comes up? Betrayal. Absolute and total. This is in. It's coming through. There's something else. I'm telling you, I don't get a good feeling about this relationship. Now, you can either trust me and just run, or keep going and make sure something doesn't change, okay? And that you're on target and you find out what's going on. All right? Does that make sense? Okay? I'm in my head when I laid these cards, this was you, this was him. And I'm not comfortable with this reading with this couple, okay? I do believe there might be an ulterior motive either with you or with him. All right? So, wow. Bang. Okay. Let's find out what's going on. There we go. Gillian, if you would go ahead and pop that down, I appreciate it. All right, let's go here. We'll remove there and go here. Folks, wow, here we go. I haven't talked to Bridget. I don't know if we're doing another show this Wednesday. I would imagine we are, okay? So keep looking for that at Eyes of the Dragonfly. We'll be doing that. Maybe we'll do some readings this time. I got to talk to her and find out. It's her show. All right. She just lets me come on and be supportive, and I appreciate it. I love it. Love what we do. All right. Sunday, we are going, Bruce and Bridget and Gillian and I, we're headed out with a group of people on a cruise. We're going to the Virgin Islands. We're going to Tortola. We're going we're going to be gone for 8 days. I will try to do a show Monday evening. I've got to see what the internet situation is, because we will be at sea, all right, on the boat. We'll see. We've paid for the Mac Daddy internet package, but you all know how that goes. If I can be on, I'll be on. Probably won't be for a full hour. If I can have Bridget on with me, we'll do that, and we'll see what happens, okay? But that way you know what's going on. Keep an eye out, and we'll see what's happening, okay? So, with all that being said, everybody keep a lookout. Wednesday night, 7:30, Eyes of the Dragonfly. Everybody go register on her channel on Tarot on YouTube, so you can find out when things are happening. You can click on the channel, get her live stuff. All right. And then make sure you're checking in, subscribing, hitting the like button, and ringing the bell. And that way I will always have posted what the next live is. Okay. So, with all that being said, everybody take what you want. Leave what you don't. It's okay. But leave having experienced a little peace, love, and light. Bangarang, everybody.